gentlemen, boys and girls, kids and grown-ups, my name is Dennis, and today we're gonna look at another one of my Halloween specials on Guild Wars 2. This time we're ascending into madness, to the realm of Mad King Thorn, in which we will try and slay the motherfucker. Now, this guy is awfully funny as he thinks of himself, and we're gonna have a good time with this one because I do in fact find him quite funny. Now, the deal with this dungeon is pretty easy. You have to kill the Mad King. So if you were looking not to get spoiled here because you haven't run through the content, too bad for you. If you have already watched the entire thing or played it, then this should be nothing but a surprise to you. So a couple of doors spawn like in the rest of the world, and they're just a couple of monsters coming out of them. It's pretty easy to kill them, and in between the Mad King, it tells you like you have to salute or cower or dance and stuff like that. He does a little bit of the Mad King says, kind of a thing that was around in Guild Wars 1 as well. So just do as he says and you should be fine. I don't really think that it matters a lot if you don't execute the commands correctly. I haven't seen anyone dying over it, so it shouldn't be too much of a deal. 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't even get the skills on my bar, so I couldn't even do the commands, the animations and stuff, the emotes, so shouldn't really be too much of a problem. Now, just a couple of candy cane guys and some spiders popping out of these doors. Should be pretty easy to take them out, and in the meantime you will be having a lot of fun. Now, this dungeon is a level 80 dungeon. Doesn't mean you have to be level 80 to start the damn thing. If you're not 80 yet, you'll get scaled up to the level cap, so you can participate in the fun as well. It's pretty accessible. There are a lot of groups looking around in Lion's Arch for this, and for those of you who didn't know where it was at the center of Lion's Arch with the big lion statue, or at least where it used to be. So that's pretty much where the dungeon is located. And, how did you like the beginning of the video, by the way? Thorn pops up every now and then, at least at this moment. It just shows his face, and then he gets shot down by some Sora fireworks or something, I guess. Now, this guy is a legendary champion, which means he is pretty beefy. He can deal quite some damage just by himself, and he has a shitload of health. So expect a fight of around 10 minutes or something. Shouldn't be too long, but it involves a little bit of your time. Now, for the rest, what you want to do is just hit the guy with everything you have. He spawns a couple of pumpkins every now and then. These tend to explode, so don't stand too close to them unless you want to get blown to bits by some pumpkins. And there are a couple of layers in this level as well. This is pretty interesting. I actually drop down off the map in a bit, as you will see. So you have to jump to different sections of the level to continue the fight, because Thorn moves down a little bit. As you can see, I slipped and I'm falling through everything here. Little loading screen pops up, and then you continue to fall a little bit even more, and then you die. So don't worry, there is a waypoint over here, so you can just respawn and get back into the fight. If you fall or if you die from this falling damage kind of thing, you won't get any damaged armor, so don't worry about it. You just get a little bit of a penalty, a little bit less health, stuff like that, but nothing too big. Now, one of the cool skills that I have on my traits is that I have 80% reduced falling damage or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something necromancer specific. Creates a little well where you are taking the fall damage. That poisons everyone in the area, so it's a pretty cool thing. Help me survive a lot of difficult situations. So you can pretty much jump twice the height and not die of it. That's pretty cool. At this point it gets a little harder because Thorn is pulling out most of his stops here, dealing a lot of damage, and there's also a couple enemies in the background. They tend to respawn, so be careful of those a little bit. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but just keep an eye out for them, because you don't want to run into like a mob of them without really being prepared for it. Just take the guy down, throw everything you have at him. As you can see, I am a minion master, or at least that's what I like to call myself. I have have like yeah, I've got my 7, 8, 9, and 0, my elite skill. They're all minions, so it tends to be pretty easier because the enemy have a couple of more targets to hit, and they deal some quite nice amount of damage themselves. So if you're a necromancer, I really suggest you going for the minion master thingy. It is yeah, pretty cool, pretty helpful, really helpful. Helped me through a lot of difficult situations. Yeah, just go in and out of death's route whenever you can. Use your what is it, life steal or life siphon, or I can't even remember what it is, drain life or something. The 4 skill in death's route. Use it whenever you can to drain his health. And don't forget to fear him every now and then, just to give your enemies or your allies a little bit of breathing space. That really helps out a lot. Now, as you can see, we are going towards the final platform. Thorn has moved again, so we're going to chase him down. He's below here somewhere. Now, let's try not to die again, because that would be, yeah, really not helping. So we're taking a little bit of a leap here. As you can see, I don't really take too much fall damage there. Don't even need to heal myself up. That guy just died, so we're rezzing him. And yeah, getting back into the fight. A couple of ones are already went on ahead, and yeah, they're already killing Thorn a little bit. But yeah, I prefer to have all of my allies there. Almost missed this jump. That would have been really bloody annoying. But here we are back into the fight. Last bit, in which we're killing this bastard. Now, at this point, he is just yeah, spamming his pumpkins and everything in his scarecrows, so be careful of those. You might take a little bit of extra damage at this point, but yeah, if you already made it this far, you shouldn't really have too much of a problem with this. So after that, you will you can collect some loot from him, since he's a legendary enemy. It's yeah, it could be quite rewarding, and there's a reward chest at the end, which I will show you. It has a couple of exotic items, so if you're yeah, looking around for some cool stuff, there's some pretty nice items in there. There's also one of these black lion keys in there. So if you have a lot of chests lying around like me, you might want to farm this a little bit so you can get a couple of keys together. Now, here is the chest, and that pretty much concludes our video for today, guys. I hope you all liked it. I might be doing one more video after Halloween just to wrap things up, but for now this has been my Halloween special, guys. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna do a lot of more Guild Wars 2 videos with my face in the top left that you are enjoying right now. And yeah, we will be having a lot more fun, guys. Hey, thanks again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. You all have a nice day, and take care.